You're finally there. Everything is working. The job you wanted, you got it. The relationship you prayed for, it's stable. Your life for once is quiet. No chaos. No anxiety. No drama. You wake up and nothing is wrong. And that's when it starts. A strange feeling. Not fear. Not exactly anxiety. Just discomfort. Like something is off. You can't explain it, but you feel it in your chest. So you do something small. You delay a task. You ignore a message. You overthink a tone. You question something that was fine yesterday. Tiny cracks. Invisible, but perfectly placed. And then, you say something you shouldn't. You pull away. You lose focus. You stop showing up. And just like that, everything starts collapsing. Not slowly, but precisely. Like you knew exactly where to hit. Here's the truth most people will never admit. You don't just lose happiness. You end it. And not randomly. Not accidentally. But at the exact moment, it starts becoming real. This isn't bad luck. This isn't coincidence. This is a pattern. And if you don't understand it, you will repeat it for the rest of your life. Because your brain doesn't care about happiness. It cares about familiarity. Let that sink in. You can say you want peace. You can say you want love. You can say you want success. But your nervous system, it only trusts what it already knows. If you grew up in chaos, calm feels unnatural. If you experienced inconsistency, stability feels suspicious. If love came with pain, then real love feels like a setup. So when life finally gives you something good, your brain doesn't relax. It scans for threats. Because from its perspective, something is wrong. Imagine spending years in a noisy room. Constant sound, constant movement, constant pressure. Then one day, silence, total silence. At first it feels peaceful, then uncomfortable, then unbearable. You start missing the noise, not because it was good, but because it was normal. That's exactly what happens with happiness. When your life becomes calm, your brain doesn't interpret it as success. It interprets it as unfamiliar territory. And unfamiliar territory means danger. So it does what it was designed to do. It protects you. But here's the twist. It protects you from the wrong thing. Instead of protecting your happiness, it protects your identity. And your identity was built in a completely different environment. An environment where you had to be alert. You had to expect disappointment. You had to prepare for loss. Those patterns don't disappear just because your life improved. They stay, quiet, waiting. And the moment reality stops matching those patterns, they activate. You start thinking things like, this is too good. Something will go wrong. They'll leave eventually. I'm not ready for this. These don't feel like fears. They feel like logic. And that's what makes them dangerous. Because you don't question them. You obey them. Let's go deeper. There's a hidden rule your brain follows. It's better to control pain than to be surprised by it. Think about that. If something good is going to end anyway, wouldn't it feel safer to end it yourself? At least then, you're in control. So instead of waiting for things to fall apart, you make sure they do. You create distance before they leave. You mess things up before expectations rise. You quit before you can fail. And it feels justified. Because your brain convinces you. This is smart. This is protection. This is awareness. But it's not. It's fear, wearing the mask of intelligence. Now here's where it gets uncomfortable. Sometimes, you don't just sabotage happiness because it feels unfamiliar. You sabotage it because it challenges who you believe you are. If you've always seen yourself as the one who struggles, the one who gets hurt, the one who never quite makes it, then real happiness creates a problem. It contradicts your identity, and your mind will do anything to avoid that contradiction. Because losing your identity, even a painful one, feels like losing yourself. So you unconsciously prove it right. Again, and again, and again. You recreate the same ending. Different people, different situations, same result. And every time, it reinforces the belief. See, this is just who I am. But that's not who you are. That's who you've been conditioned to be. There's a difference. A big one. Conditioning can be broken, but only if you see it. And most people don't. They think, this is just my personality. This is just how life goes. No, this is a loop. A predictable, repeatable, almost mechanical loop. And like any loop, it has a trigger point, the moment right before things become real. That's where everything shifts. You feel it every time. That slight discomfort, that subtle urge, that quiet voice saying, something's not right. That is the moment. Not when things fall apart, not when everything is already ruined, but right before. That's where the decision happens. And here's the part no one tells you. You don't need to fix your whole life. You don't need to become a different person. You don't even need to feel confident. You just need to survive that one moment without reacting. Because self-sabotage is not a personality trait. It's a reaction. And reactions can be interrupted. Imagine this. You're about to send a message you'll regret. You're about to cancel something important. You're about to pull away for no real reason. Pause. Don't justify it. Don't analyze it. Don't explain it. Just don't act. Let the discomfort sit. Let it exist without turning it into action. At first, it will feel unbearable, like you're ignoring something important, like you're making a mistake. But you're not. You're breaking the pattern. And patterns hate being broken. They will fight back. Loudly, aggressively, convincingly. But here's what most people never realize. The intensity you feel in that moment is not truth. It's withdrawal. Withdrawal from a familiar emotional state. You're not missing chaos. You're detoxing from it. And detox always feels worse before it feels better. So you go back, not because it's right, but because it's known. Now let's make this personal. Think about your life. Right now, where are you close to something good? A relationship, an opportunity, a version of yourself you've been building. Look closely. Are you leaning into it? Or are you hesitating? Are you showing up fully? Or are you creating distance? Be honest, because this is where it happens. Not in some dramatic future moment, but in small, quiet decisions. The ones no one sees. The ones you barely notice. That's where your life is shaped. Not by big events, but by micro choices, repeated over time. Now here's the final shift. You've been told your whole life to chase happiness, to build it, to find it, to earn it. But no one warned you that when it finally arrives, it won't feel like you expected. It won't feel like relief, at least not at first. It will feel unfamiliar, unstable, almost wrong. And in that moment, you will have a choice to trust your past or to trust your potential, to repeat the pattern or to break it, to destroy what's good or to sit in the discomfort of keeping it. Because the truth is simple, brutal, unavoidable. The life you want is not blocked by the outside world. It's blocked by the moment you keep misinterpreting, the moment where happiness feels unsafe, and you believe it. But now, you see it. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So next time things start going right, next time life gets quiet, next time you feel that urge to ruin something good, stop. Don't act. Just watch it. Because that moment, that exact moment, is the doorway. Most people walk away from it, back into the same life, again, and again, and again. Now you won't. And that changes everything.